fundraiser.
Tomorrow night?
It's tomorrow. It's at the Point Pines Aquarium.
Is it on right now? Wait, did you see me like, I was like, is this on?
No, I saw you just like,
Oh no, we're rushing Sunday.
no, that's great. That's perfect. That's fine. No, I'm just saying, usually you'll win.
Thank you.
That's all.
This is all okay.
No, that's beautiful. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, absolutely.
James Cam's
Press who?
So I'm like, I want to attend.
They're going to keep the record tally as who comes from the tally. Everybody's tickets.
That's what I want to do.
All right, well, yeah.
That wasn't in the email because I was like, hi. I'm like, I don't know what time, where, because I was like, what is there? I have to work.
And trying to figure out, I'm like, I can't send it to Fisheries. I need to go to Russ. And I'm like, money my guy. I'm like, are you telling folks what's going on? He's like, oh, I haven't, not yet. So then a week went by, I was like, it's not. Really?
I'm always backed up for out there. So even though I'm on the train, I'm backed up, but I'm like, I'll go in.
Good to know. Okay, I will email that to you. Seems like I know tomorrow morning. So you have, it'll have a map with directions, it'll have
Yeah,
the time.
and then I'm gonna send out a text to guys now so they know that the tribe will be covering because I think that's what you guys are like. Yeah, I think you gotta get like, I want to, but
Not for $75.
yeah, but I don't, and they don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna send out a
Council is like, it's a cover, you want to let it
Oh, We have unconditional love for all of you folks, and we're personally grateful for you folks. I'll take slach this evening. I'll take Geisha. Let's see. Wohala.
Mommy. Mommy.
Altidesha. Shoot Elib Chashva Sacha. Shoot Elib Chashva Sacha. We will sing and we will dance the traditional dances of these songs. Shoot Elib Chashva Sacha. Altidzu, firstly, shoot Elib Chashva Ashjo El Chash. Potesas Lavu Bullshit. Show El Chash Potesas Lavu Bullshit. Would we repeat that? Would we all repeat that? Joe El Chash Potesas Lavu Bullshit. And it's very true. We are grateful, we are joyful to see all of you folks. Firstly, hot lead off church to all. And play soup church. We're going to clean the floor. We're going to sweep the floor. Dig up, dig. Dig up, dig. Watch our leg, church. Dig. Watch our leg, church. Aja, dig. Dig up, dig. Hot, dig. Chaleg. Shoot, dig, church. Aja. Ashjo el church. Potesas lav de bushner. Abalek to Archie Cantrell, for Oswald our co-worker, our friend, our family member, Archie Cantrell, composed this song. We are joyful to see you folks, and that's what we'll sing first. All right. Puyallup. Thank you for that. That's our song. We're joyful to see you folks. Now, as part of this work, for the opening, would each get up. If you're able, would you stand? We're going to do our prayer for Twulshootseed at this time. And the translation for all of that is here on the screen. So much love. I shoot off church. Shoot off church. We will sing the quick daily. Quick. To hunt or to gather. Can we all say that? Quick. Very good. One more time. Quick. Dish up, dig, Quatalik, church, doctor, dig, quick, tish, alalos, a tish, to isha, church, to a put it too hot, to a tish, to won't diswatch with what? The time will change. To take off church, a quick, stealing, abalek, to Archie Cantrell, to Oscalapa. He's been busy. Great performance. He does good work. And he works on my shop. We will sing and we will do this dance as well. When we sing these songs and we have a dance that accompanies that, we're telling a story and we're kind of illustrating for all those in attendance what it is that we're trying to show with that dance, right? And in that case of Twulshootseed, right, gathering as a whole, but then gathering specifically with the hunting and with the picking of berries, fishing, and clam digging as well, achol. So Twulshootseed, that was the gathering. Oh, now, Atigesha Ayahos Steli. This is the Steli, the song for the theme of this evening. Ayahos. Ayahos in our traditional stories. This is true information, so different than the narrative. And Ayahos is a hunting monster. So watch over yourselves well in regards to the zone. Ati Shuteli Chasha Sachab, Shuteli Chasha Sachab, Atis O Sachab Chash, Ati Ayahos, Ochalad Tidum Shacho, Ochalad Tidum Shacho, O Quisas Natlam, Dum Shacho, Ax, Wall O Quatam Ayahos, Tidum Shacho. Shuteli Church to Ayahos, Abalek to Crystal Landis, Tomas Puyallup. More than just the media guys. Mimu ad seductions. Mimu ad seductions. Hey, seductions. Hey, vaginas. And so, as I said before, this is the theme of this evening. You might see on the floor, we have some little footprints. Mimo astadashat, astadashat. So, Ayahos is the theme of this evening's storytelling, and that's a little early. Oh, there we go. I don't know how I pressed it. So, yeah, Shuteli Church Sachba.
so I know we say this every time, but tonight's going to be a little different. So first, we're gonna start with a nice presentation by Archie Cantrell about hunting. Again, this is the Hunting Monster Night, Idaho's. So we're gonna do a little bit about hunting, and then we're gonna have our my buddy Dan come up and give us a little bit more information. He is the director of our hunting and wildlife. So without further ado, here's Archie Cantrell.
Twulshootseed, Twulshootseed, Deation, the Siaya, Osha Tadabu, Church, Twulshootseed, Teis, Utatabu Church, and Teis Quick Church. Today we're going to do a little bit, well, things a little bit different, but it's always kind of a little bit different. Because we're talking about the hunting monster, we got to be kind of cool, because the story is fairly short, to kind of cover a little bit about hunting. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with our style and how we go hunting and things like that. But it's still pretty dope to be able to talk about it. I'll take Twulshootseed. This is a presentation. It's kind of paraphrased from a presentation I put together for the Twulshootseed Language Institute at the University of Washington. So yes. How do I use this thing, Chris? There we go. Tu whit te tu artist tabu tola tu to ha. Tu whit te tu artist tabu but the ta te chobu the te ta chobu. Ta te so tochets. Altis lechel. Tu whit a ta chobu. Altis skateboards, baili, skateboards, baili. Skateboards. Daarbij dit is groot deer. Buck, testa a te asquada. This is the asquada. Do, sesta a te tawish. Ati quagwichan, baili, quagwichan, baili, quagwichan. Yes, tastes close to an elk. Yummy. Bull, testa ate asquada. Cow, sesta ate tawish. If taste Puyallup and taste Puyallup, for all bit at the slow pub at the Pataka, for taste lock bit at the slow pub at the swap walk. Okay, close. If taste Puyallup, says Tawish, to all taste dug bit, a taste slow pub, a taste Puyallup. To a tit lock bed, a tit slope up, a tit utter sheets of wax. With bugs, Puyallup bobs, at the solid squad Richard, your tit boss skateboards, on the Dutch on Zaladoo. Utter chur ho, of whip, for Zalachi. Zaladu, or Chod Chud, a Tids or Chay. So it's a little bit about my experience. I'm fairly new at this game. Eliadel Chus Tish Quick Chus. Softball ball chus or Choba. Gwitch above chus, a quiz deduction. Sister to aunties, the song we were just singing, it's adoption. Or log for just take touch of you. Oh, I see it. Cow. Or toads or just take touch of you, just up a choke. Queechas Ata Scuds. Scudza. Alright, that's a little help. Told you I'm new with this. Social out. Oh, Kelly just this quickly, I'll take help me. Oh, fuck, just this quickly. Please should dig up just this quickly, just the shows, I'll take help me up, just. Like better quick us that quick each us a just awesome. Boy, quick each us at the buyouts. I see it there. That's a nice backside right there. Yeah, you like it. Douglas Shook just did buyouts. I'll taste some coffee. Well, big six up. Oh, taste quick to a quick alley. Well, hate a quick lolly. You know what I'm talking about, Willie? Sister, a quick batzi, your quick batzi, a sister, Puyallup. That's what I'm talking about. Well, Abale just at the Bayak, for taste, ya, just. Sister, Abale. Quick a call, quick so abschied to just a taste quick, a taste us it. Oh, to just a taste swat to just your taste to eat just. I'll taste lechel. Quick, taste ya sadi at a quick, so taste so abalex, a taste Asian just. We'll see how. That dude. Good looking Indian right there. Bayak tea of quick at the Seayo side at the quick will abale to taste the look to just will bayak to taste ale. Sister, abale. Well, a sister, to hate to a taste for Puyallup, a taste alalos, a taste to Asian. Globo, quaquale, abale, baile. Globo, quaquale, abale. Right up. Oh, yeah, check. Oh, I guess now we get to hear a little bit from Samson. Man with the plan. Who needs no introduction anywhere on a Puyallup reservation. And Samson.
Yeah, Samson, team stuff. So my name is Dan. I've been the director of Puyallup Tribe for the last 9 years. Been with the tribe for 13. I've been hunting since I was about 13. But I remember going out with my dad and my uncles when I was just Uriah's age, right there, 4 or 5 years old. So I've always been around my whole life. So also I've been a hunter education instructor for the last 6 years, and that's really, I would really like to see more participation from our people. You know, not just the youth, but even older ones. You don't have to be a youth to take this class. You can be any age. So we're going to have more information about this when towards the end, I believe. Correct? Yes. So tradition, our people use hunting as a way to provide for their families and their tribes. And I've been around that, like I said, my whole life. So we grew up on elk and deer meat, and actually bear meat too. And I know people up here, family of the bear, so I respect that. You know, it truly connects us with the land. When I'm out there, there's no better place to be than, that's my sanctuary for being out in the hills. Even if I don't see nothing, they say that the worst day of hunting beats the best day of work, right? That's true. So it really does. I mean, if you haven't gone out there yet, take some time. You know, especially during the spring and summertime, it's so beautiful up there and serene. So no parts of the animal is wasted. We use, I mean, there's people that use a lot more than I would use probably, but you know, a lot of it is for, you know, pelts for clothing, jewelry, moccasins, drums and shakers, and other various materials. So there's a lot of use for the animals that we do harvest. And you know, when I even harvest an animal, the first time I took a friend of mine out, he was non-tribal, I thanked that elk, and I said a little prayer, and he looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And I explained to him, you know, how I have a lot of respect for the animals, because it's no, I take it serious, and I truly appreciate that animal giving his life for me and my family. How to become a hunter. So, when I put on a class, the step is actually when you'll go online, and that'll be available as well if it's not up there. But you'll take this hunter safety course online, and it takes about, I think, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. They don't let you skip forward, so you gotta do a section, you gotta wait for a while, and you do the next section. So the best thing to do is do an hour a day if you don't have much time. But once you pass, once you complete that course, you'll when you pass it, you'll print out the certificate showing that you did pass. And then you will bring it to my class. I might be jumping around here, but you'll bring it to my class, and we'll go over a review of everything that you've learned and that you've studied online. And then we'll put you through our course. You'll end up taking a 20-question test, and that's the steps to getting your certificate, because the Puyallup tribe requires you, if you're 12 years old, if you're under 18, you have to have a hunter safety course to gather your tags, and you have to be at least 12 years old to hunt with a tribe. So there's two benefits to this. So the reason why we offer this class, so it's through WDFW, you pass that, but once you complete and pass through my class, you'll get your certificate, you'll be able to get your tags from the tribe, and you'll also be able to gather your tags from the state of Washington. So you kind of, you can get more tags than just our tags. And sometimes that does benefit, because I have friends who I hunt with that are not tribal members. So I can buy a state tag and hunt with them. So it really is a good setup. So that's why we set up through the state. So the hunting ride-along. So we'll be doing our first ride-along with tribal members on December 14th, leaving from tribal administration at 7 a.m. And of course, this is something we'll have to run for tribal council to get approval. So I'm putting them on the spot right now. So if it doesn't happen, you can blame Tim. I'm kidding. We've already done one, and they had no problem with it.
No pressure.
No pressure. Members will learn to recognize tracks, logging roads, and how to harvest an animal. Permitting children of hunting age may attend if supervised by a guardian. So children that are hunting, they have to be supervised by someone that is 18 or older. So for more information, there will be a flyer in the back. But hold on.
So I just want to thank my dad, Dan Sandstrom, for being here tonight as he did not feel very well. So he still did it. We do have a flyer in the back with a little bit more information on the ride-along and also a sign-up sheet. So if you are interested in either signing up for classes or doing the ride-along, feel free to put your information on that sign-up sheet in the back. And we can just give one big boo to Dan Sandstrom for coming out tonight.
So one more thing, I encourage we can, if we get an abundance of people signing up, we can probably do another field trip at a different time. So if you have any questions, go ahead and just feel free to talk to me. Thank you.
For allowing us to use this time on the floor to open up to Dan Sandstrom, and honestly we're here to help people and reach out to people to do things that they probably would not have done before or might not have had somebody to show them how to do if you didn't have somebody to show you how to hunt. That's why we open the floor to Dan to do this. That's why we come here to share these stories. That's why we come here to share these songs and these dances. So if this is the space to do it, this is a space that we want you to feel comfortable on. So really, please, if you have a desire to go hunting, please put your name on that flyer back there. Sign up. Dan will reach out to you, and he has arranged to get that van and take you guys all out to the mountains. So please do that. And with that, we're going to begin talking about Twulshootseed, Clutch, and Guadzada. So this is before our storytelling. So tonight is, again, a little bit different. So I'm going to have Chris Bryden come out here. Hey, Altidisha. He's gonna go over this, and then Hope is gonna translate in English.
Our elders said to be still before telling a story.
Type up to his tailbone.
Type up to his tailbone.
Is the tailbone. Who was type up?
Don't be moving around, acting inappropriately.
Just which allows just
If we are able to be still, we can possibly learn what the traditional narrative is teaching.
Salat, Walchi.
We have 5 teachers.
Ansatz teach Salat, Walchi Chas. Kopolo,
Eyes,
Olkolai,
ears,
Boxer,
nose,
Hud,
mouth,
Tokwa, Ayat,
body.
Chach, mind, inner thoughts, sense, or understanding. Seat of emotions. Just, Alos of just a Quabida, Tichach Chach, Chacha Guelo, Ti Guadzada.
We just calm ourselves, make ourselves still, and fix our chutch, and we can manage to hear the Guadzada.
Guadzada. Ozotamati Slala Lota Chach. Ansatz Tich Guadzada, Alti Swakwi Point.
Our beloved elders said that the Guadzada are on the earth and in nature.
We Patal was aware.
There is never a time when they are lost.
Al Basista Quash Atit Squilabchas.
So it is said that this is also how it is for the traditional narratives.
Ansatz Tich Guadzada Altis Squilabchas.
The Guadzada are in our traditional narratives.
Velod Chas.
We can manage to hear them if we fix our chutch. We listen and we analyze them. Then we can hear the gudzara that is for us. Because each of our very own chutch is different from one another. If we tell what the gudzara are, we are then denying others the process of learning their own gudzara. If a person learns the gudzara on their own, the story will always continue living for them, changing in meaning and meaning. This is why the traditional narratives are so important and valuable. Our beloved elders have advised and instructed us to repeat and retell a traditional narrative at least 4 or 5 times. This is so we can hear the traditional teachings and traditional advice of the traditional narrative with all of our 5 teachers and with all of our mind. And so that we do not forget again our most important narratives and our Twulshootseed language that are from long time ago from the ancestors of our people. You folks tell these stories again and again and again. You folks repeat them many times. You folks tell these stories to our honorable children. So that they will know how to walk in this world with an honorable mind. So that they will not be lost in this world. If we lose our languages, we lose our teachings. If we lose our teachings, our children are lost. We are finished.
Sorry, this one's a little wordy in the beginning, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit more, and then we'll get started. But just really important that we share these kind of a backstory here. So today we'll be covering the Ayaho story. This is the hunting monster. It was told by Ernest Shadu Bar, among others. To Stokebalbu T. Ernest Shadu Bar. Ernie Bar was Snoqualmie. To Estafilati Muckleshoot. He lived in Muckleshoot. Oyetsa Tu Shadu Tiaswali. He actually told this story on a recording to Zamayaswali Zahir, our consultant. Sietsa Tiayahos. Hui was Huyao Tiayahos. Tis Tiayahos will tu Latlabit Quisos the Ho. So this is a true information. This is not a squiyab. So if you come to the last few, we talk about squiyab, we say habu, those kind of things. Schoyab are traditional narratives like Silver Salmon and Squats, but this is a true information. So Andrew Sanders also had a recording. He was from Nisqually and spoke of Ayahos, and John Paul Marr recorded it in 1941. We actually got more information from this recording. In his remembrance of Ayahos, the deer were continuously afraid of Ayahos because he came after them, he killed them, and he ate them. So in the Ernie Barr story, it's a little different. It's a real short story. That's why we have so much of this talking in the front end, is because we're using the Ernie Barr story. But this one had a lot more. The deer could hear Ayahos saying, "Kwadachi chapu, will you shake my hand?" So the deer were scared of Ayahos. This was the Ayahos, and it was also to become a serpent. That's why you'll see our Ayahos have tails. Serpents are what they were, as well as being monsters. The deer continuously ran from Ayahos, who hunted them at night. A big deer said, it's very good to be hit in the head. Then the people shot the Ayahos, and that was the end of them. So we did incorporate some of this into our show tonight. So another real cool thing we found while we were researching this, in the T.T. Waterman Puget Sound Geography manuscript, our beloved elders referred to a place that was called Ayahos, and this was between Alki Point up here and Three Tree Point down here. So this right here, it kind of looks a little different than Ayahos, but it was actually called Ayahos, or horned snake. This location was considered to be the abode of one of these monsters. They said it took the form of an enormous snake, and by some accounts had antlers and the forelegs of a deer. So, real quick, like I said, I'm going to reference, we talked about Schoyab for the past few storytelling nights. If you guys have been here before, Squeakweeds was a Schoyab, a little silver salmon story we told. These are traditional narratives. When we listen to these traditional narratives, Twulshootseed, Habo. Does anyone remember Habo from the last one? Right? So again, this is Sietza. This is different. This is true information or news. So we are working on Ayahos. And again, Ayahos is Sietza. When we listen to Sietza, we don't really say Habu. We say O Siab. Everyone say that? O Siab. One more time. O Siab. And again, this is not a mechanical thing. It's not like punctuation at the end of a sentence. This is when you feel the story telling you something. It's when you feel like you want the storytellers to keep going. So, I believe that's it, so we will get started.
And it makes footprints that are small until eventually they are big again. It goes along far out, and it makes footprints that are very small until eventually they are big again.
Chola Puchala, Wotila Chup, Uatabatum, Atif Ayahos.
There you are, going along, just following them, and eventually you are killed by Ayahos.
That was one. Gohoyutis seductions, mimu ad wotila behekwe.
And it makes footprints that are small until eventually they are big again.
Leochatis, ash, walahoyutis seductions, aklimuni ma'ad, wotila behekwe.
It goes along far out, and it makes footprints that are very small until eventually they're big again.
Acham, the oath, Chola Puchala, Wotila Chup, Uatabatum, Atif Ayahos.
There you are, going along, just following them, and then eventually you are killed by Ayahos.
Gohoyutis seductions, mimu ad wotila behekwe.
And it makes footprints that are small until eventually they are big again.
Leochatis, ash, Gohoyutis seductions, aklimuni ma'ad, wotila behekwe.
It goes along far out, and it makes footprints that are very small until eventually they are big again.
Acham, the oath, Chola Puchala, Wotila Chup, Uatabatum, Atif Ayahos.
There you are, going along, just following them, and eventually you are killed by Ayahos.
Bohoyu tis deductions, nimu ad wotila bahepwe.
And it makes footprints that are small until eventually they are big again.
Bro, we need to find a different hunting spot.
The ocha tis Bohoyu tis deductions, alquimumi ma'a wotila bahepwe. Acha, la'och, cho'a, wachala, watila cham, u'atabata, atif, ayahos.
We are finished.
So, just like we did with the last couple, we have to talk about Gonzaga. So I'm going to hand it over here to David Twulshootseed. He's going to talk with you guys about what Gonzaga we got out of this and let you guys share.
All right, let's head to love. How y'all doing? All right, so I'm going to open up the floor. We're going to open up the floor for anybody to share what they got from this traditional narrative, from this sietza. So before we get started, before we open up the floor, I just want to say that this is a safe place for everyone and anyone to share anything that you got from this story. So have no fear, have no worries that anyone's going to correct you or say, no, that's not how it happened like this, it happened like this. Not at all. This floor is a safe place for everyone and anyone to share anything that they got from the story. So the question that I'm going to ask al Twulshootseed is, Stab of Quadzo Lahadu. Stab of Quadzo Lahadu. what did you manage to learn? If you both judge, the way that you can answer is you can say, Lahad Chud. Lahad Chud. I managed to learn, and then just feel free to share whatever you managed to learn from the story. Lahad Chud. I managed to learn from this story that there are monsters in this world. Okay, and with that, the floor is open. You can feel free to come up and grab the microphone if you want. You can speak from where you're at, and I'll repeat what everyone says. So, take a moment. The floor is open. The floor is open. Anyone can share. Anyone can share. The floor is open. The floor is yours. Please. We don't talk about this at nighttime. Yeah, we heard that at LLI too. That's for sure. Yeah, maybe we should close that door. I'm a little scared. No, I'm just kidding. The floor is open. The floor is open. Anyone can share. We got one over here? Please. Hide each other. Always watch your back in the woods. Thank you. Where? Hope. Don't go hunting alone. He's powerful. Go ahead, please. Try to find enough animals that you have enough food. Yeah? And who would you share that food with? Everyone! Okay. Please go ahead, Lisa.
Have a strong man to help carry your kill.
Have strong men to carry your kill. All right. Somebody said, make sure they're dead. Double tap. Floor is open for anyone to share. It's more effective when we work together to accomplish a goal.
Yeah, we had to tell a story. Many times our lessons were taught and learned. So I want to thank you guys for telling that story multiple times.
We tell our stories many times to make sure that we learn what we were meant to learn from those stories.
On the high chud, ocean beach chud, buddy Dubwa. I discovered that I kind of have compassion for the monster. To me, the monster sounds like he just wants to be left alone, right? Monsters just be creepy and stuff, and all these hunters just keep, sneaking up on him. So I discovered I kind of feel for the monster.
Oh, be grateful for what you get. Oh, East. Oh. Anybody else want to share anything they remembered or learned from the story? Maybe one or two more? We really mean it when we say anyone. Anyone. Puyallup, thank you folks so much for sharing. We really, really appreciate it.
So now we're going to open the floor to allow people to come on and dance and learn these dances that we did before we started today. And so also we want to thank everybody for coming out as well. I know it's a weekday. We appreciate you all. We see Cassie George in the back. Cynthia, Boston Island. Let's give them a big boo-boo. Yes, we love when Twulshootseed speaking tribes come and participate. We're all one big family, so we are grateful for that. So while these guys are breaking down the equipment, we're gonna dance. We're gonna do the new song that Archie put together. We're gonna use that as a welcoming song, a blessing the floor. So we're gonna dance that once, and then we're gonna open the floor to anybody who wants to come.
Hallelujah. Oil.